Let's head over to London now for WorldView, where Ian Lee is standing by. Ian, we've been talking about the rollout of the vaccine here in the U.S., but the vaccine is also being rolled out in a few other countries as well. What can you tell us?
Good morning, Anne-Marie. Canada is the latest country to go on the offensive against COVID-19. The country administered its first doses of the coronavirus vaccine yesterday, with frontline workers among the first to receive it. Canada has seen more than 13,000 deaths since the pandemic began. The government worked with Pfizer to ensure nearly 250,000 doses are delivered this month. There are concerns that poor countries will be left behind as the vaccine rolls out. An initiative set up by the World Health Organization called COVAX was created to help fill this gap, but it's only secured a fraction, roughly 200 million of the 2 billion doses needed over the next year. There are two big problems. First, the lack of deals to secure those doses, and second, the lack of cash to buy them. The WHO is $5 billion short. Next, we are in Nigeria, where the terrorist organization Boko Haram has claimed responsibility for abducting more than 300 students. The Islamist group attacked an all-boys boarding school Friday night. Local authorities say the militants arrived at the school with AK-47s and had a firefight with police. A large-scale military operation is ongoing to secure the children. This is the first time the group has claimed an attack in the country's northwest. Their name means Western education is forbidden, and the group was responsible for the 2014 kidnapping of nearly 300 schoolgirls in the country's northeast. About 100 of them are still missing. Now to the Caucasus, where a fragile ceasefire is holding between Azerbaijan and Armenia. The two countries exchanged prisoners yesterday as part of a peace deal that will see everyone captured returned home. Heavy fighting broke out last September over the Nagorno-Karabakh region that was controlled by Armenia but claimed by Azerbaijan. The conflict left more than 5,600 people dead on both sides. A Russian-brokered peace deal took effect last month that ended the fighting. Now nearly 2,000 Russian peacekeepers have been deployed to the region to ensure it holds. Finally, we end with a horrific killing spree in Japan. A man was sentenced to death for murdering 9 people after contacting them on Twitter. The 30-year-old, dubbed the Twitter killer, reportedly lured suicidal women to his home, saying he could help them die. He would then strangle and dismember them. Authorities found the bodies of 8 women and 1 man ranging between 15 to 26 years old. The man's lawyers originally argued that the victims agreed to be killed, but the murderer later admitted that he killed them without their consent. Anne-Marie, this is such a horrific case and just reinforces for people to be very, very careful who they meet online.
You said it, Ian. It is creepy, and I know it sort of forced Twitter to take a good hard look at their own policies when it comes to promoting suicide on their platform, and they wrote a bunch of rules making sure that people can't do it. But yeah, it's really sick and really sad for the families. Ian Lee, thank you.
Canada, the latest country to administer doses of the vaccine, but they are concerned poor countries will be left out as vaccines are rolled out. Also, terrorist group organization Boko Haram claimed responsibility of abducting more than 300 students in Nigeria. Azerbaijan and Armenia exchanged prisoners as a part of the peace deal between the two countries. CBS News foreign correspondent Ian Lee joined the CBS News AM London with today's global headlines. This was relating to WorldView countries across the globe, vaccinations, and different other events. I want to start out by giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS groups, who as a light teacher and representative of truth. Shalom, barakathon to them for their edification and knowledge. Foremost, give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahshua, Ba'ashem Rakadash. That was CBS News. We're talking about pretty much worldview events. This is Mark 13:7. And when ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in different places, and there shall be famines and troubles. And these are the beginnings of sorrows, and that's the times we're in. We're in the beginnings of sorrows. A lot of troubles, a lot of nations against nation, kingdom against kingdom. A lot of things happening worldwide. This is Luke. This is Luke 21, starting with 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes shall be in different places, and famines, and pestilence, and fearful sightings. And great signs shall there be from the heaven. And great signs relating to Yahweh Shem Yahshua begin to visit what he has made. 2 Ezra 9 and 2, man. Let's go to Matthew's 24. This is Matthew's 24. Number 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in different places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows. So this is the times we're in, you know what I mean? All these different calamities and different types of pretty much warnings that the Yahweh Shem Yahshua is sending upon the sinful nation, man, before his return. Romans 13:11. Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, that now is the high time to wake out of sleep, for now our salvation, for now is our salvation nearer than we believe, man. And that's spiritually wake up, man, and seeing the times. Measure thy time diligently in itself. 2 Ezra 9:1. This is 2 Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou time diligently in itself, and when thou seest the parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before. So these things were spoken that a generation is going to experience these things coming. Then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he has made. And the Lord is beginning to visit, send different all types of calamities, different fearful sightings, different great signs, wonders. He's putting a spirit of strife, contention, division upon the nations, the kingdoms, and the people, man. So this is part of the beginnings relating to the times of sorrows we in. For example, that Japanese guy killing all those women, man, for Twitter, man. For this Lord created spirits for vengeance, man. So the Lord put a spirit on him to be like that, man. And that's in scripture too. So, and then what that means is basically the Lord will use the wicked to do his judgment, man. We have proxy wars. There was a thing this morning I was looking at relating to like Russia and China are at the borders training. For example, Mexico, um, Canada, and pretty much setting up military, and U.S. is setting up military. You know what I mean? So a lot of things is going on. A lot of things that the media is not telling you. Things is going on. Because realistically, Operation Mockingbird, which is a form of media manipulation, the media has to keep you distracted, has to keep you focused on something else other than you keep you distracted on other things that's really somewhat important but not really important. So the things that's really going on pretty much in front of you, you're not really paying attention to, or behind the scenes, or what's going on behind the scenes, or what the covertly or overtly obvious in your face that's going on. Because there's a lot of things going on in this country and abroad, man. A lot of things are being set up, man. And a lot of people pretty much are blinded and caught up in pretty much distractional stuff, man. Now, this was something short relating to that CBS. Something quick. Talking about different world view things, going on across the country, all over the world. That being said, I hope it's helped. Give all praise, Yahweh Bashem, Yahshua Bashem, Rakadash, the Water Shalom. Thank you.